Hello. Just want to shoot this quick video to a few of you, my friends and fans and followers. Just finished working out at the gym now, in Greenbelt LA Fitness, and heading home now in preparation to go to church this morning to go and worship the Lord. Just feel like sharing something for you, this early Sunday morning. What I'm going to be talking is about, finding a wife in the church. And I do not have a whole lot of time on this topic. I'm just going to say everything I'm saying here is not just based on my personal experience and opinion. It's not a thorough knowledge or research on this issue, But obviously, I hope you can learn something from this. A lot of people think, a church is the best place to find a wife. I disagree. Well, I do agree that you can find a wife in a church, or you can find your soulmate, or whatever you call it, in the church. I don't think it's an ideal place, or maybe the perfect place. I'm trying to put a language on it. I'm trying to put it so that people won't say, A church is not a good place to find a wife, period. That's based on my own personal opinion. Why? I'm going to give you the reasons here now. Some of the few reasons why I believe it's the wrong place if you're looking for a spouse or whatever. Because everybody there is funny. Everybody coming to the church, I don't know if you know, this thing, the world we are now, even the Bible says everything is done in a physical realm, in a spiritual realm. Things go in a spiritual realm before they manifest in the physical realm. So everybody you see in the church are not believers. Until you come close to them, you see them, whatever. Many of the soul people, women or whatever, ladies, singles or whatever I find in church, are the worst typical element of women you can find in the society. They just come to the church to camouflage and to blend. When they have exhausted and done, when they have realized that they come to church. I don't say it's wrong to come to church. Don't quote me. People will start. I didn't say it's wrong place if you find yourself in a mess to go to a place to find courage or whatever. That's not what I said. What I'm saying that if you're looking for a wife, if you're a fellow young man looking for a wife, a church is the wrong place. Because they come there, they camouflage, they pretend, they're so funny, they act as if they haven't even known a man until you step forward. They will use every element of the scripture to let you believe that they are what it seems to be. They are not. So, first of all, most of the time even they're not going to be even interested. They would like to connect you to the pastor. They are like everybody to know where. Because why? They want to tie you so much that once you make the move, you can't get out again when you find the true facts. They want to get the pastor involved. They want the whole church to know about it. They want the whole congregation to pray about it. Or to make sure that once they trying to cage you, young man, they're trying to cage you. When they cage you so that when eventually you find the true fact, the whole thing has been blown. You can't even go anywhere again because you'll be so much blown that young man is greeting me, and I think you'll be so much blown that you can't go anywhere else unless you have to leave the church. And I don't think you like to be jumping church, especially if you find a good church. Finding a good church is difficult, especially finding a good, sincere, Christ-centered, believing church. Finding a duplicate one is usually, it takes a while to be able to sort it out. So I don't think you want to be jumping around. So So that's why you don't want to stand in a church. You know, why am I saying this? I have done it. Sometimes I've learned from the hard drops. I wish somebody let me know. I shouldn't have gone through the whole process. Women will get you tied up, and they will like to let the pastor know you're talking to them. They want to have the whole, congregation to be aware you're trying to. But you haven't even opened your word, though. You haven't even spoken a word. The whole church has already been rumoring about it. When you finally get to know him and find out it's really a hypocrite, you can't even get out anymore because it's been blown out of proportion that you are married sister this, sister that. So don't even do it. Plus, they are not even, most of them, even if actually you can't close to them, jam them, they are. I don't even want to use some word. No, there's some word coming to my mouth. Wawa, I don't want to use it. Yeah? They are not what they are not. Actually, if you marry in the world, if you can marry in the world and bring the lady to the church, that's perfect. At least you know both of you people are in the world. When you come to church, you know. When you come to the church, they will use the scripture, especially if they those that already know a little bit verse or whatever in the scripture. They will use it. They will use every element of the word of scripture to bamboozle you, to confuse you. Even when you're on the right, they will make you. I wish I'm talking to somebody. So my brothers, if you are starting out, if you find your true love, even if it's in the most awkward place in the world, if you can get her, find your true, bring her to the church, that's even better. At least you know who you're dealing with. In the church, you don't. They're phony, hypocrites, whitewashed grave. They come to the church, you see them on the altar. But again, it's exception though. There is few that are good. I don't want to generalize the whole thing, but typically, majority. Majority are not what they are. They will come, when they are walking, they walk as if they are angel, Mary Magdalene. They'll be walking so piously, diligently. For where? Come closer. Omepere bag. You will run more than Ben Johnson. When I was, early days, Ben Johnson was the top. I don't know who is the latest now in running. But when you see the true fact of what you're jamming in, you will run more than Ben Johnson. So my dear, it's not plus again, most of those women, most pastors are using them as a setup to draw men to their congregation so that their church will grow and they have enough people to be paying them tithes and whatever. So most of them are just like instruments of the pastor. It's funny to say, but it's happening. I've had few experiences. You talk to the lady, he connecting you to the pastor. Because the pastor have to have you have a series of classes of that pastor. When he married his own, did he attend those classes? They will have you. They will try to have you engage in 6 months of class. Of have to get While again, I'm not saying those are not just, but again, they will get you. They will make it so complicated as if you're wondering if is this all about getting married. They will make it so. That's why the Bible says they will make it so difficult for you by themselves. They cannot carry the load. So they use them, especially a few beautiful ones, and they put them in strategic place to draw men. When you come, into the pastor, and I'm not even telling you, some of those are even. That's even the worst part of it anyway. I'm not, but I think it's very few anyway. Most of them even are going out with the pastors. But they will not let you know. You'll be talking to them. When you marry them, actually, when you really fall in married and say that, when you talk to them, if there's any little issue, which of course there's going to be a little issue. Life is not going to be all that rosy. When there's a little family issue in the house, the first person you're going to call is that pastor. And when the pastor comes, what are you going to say? Pastor knows what he's going to say. That's his sister. You will become like a fool in between. You will not have ego. Your true manship will be diminished. You can't even control your own household. The pastor will be deciding what for you, what's going to happen in your house. So, my friend, I don't have few time. I've reached my house. I'm back now just to get ready. I just want to share this with a few, especially my fellow brothers. I love them. I love my beautiful sisters, especially the good ones. But again, look before you leap. watch and pray. Watch. He said, watch and... He didn't say pray only, but watch. All that glitters are not good. Thank you very much. I wish I have more time to say more, but unfortunately I don't. I may continue this series in next time. Take care. God bless.